Yeah, hi guys. I just tried to make a video on appearance and plea and it was way too long, so I'm just going to cover appearance this time. You need to watch my previous two videos to this regarding the summons. It's pertinent to what I'm about to cover. An appearance ticket / traffic ticket. By definition, appearance in Black's Law Dictionary means to submit oneself. Therefore, appearance is voluntary. You'll note on the bottom of a ticket that it makes reference to failure to appear may result in a warrant for your arrest or a summons or a bench warrant. Why would an armed person with his bat and his gun approach your car in a threatening manner? Maybe he's going to use his gun on you, or maybe he's going to send you to jail. Who knows what he's going to do? Give you a sheet of paper that states you must appear or we're going to come after you. Why would they do that? There's a reason why. They need you to be intimidated and they need you to be fearful. Why do they need that? Because they need you to appear. It's the whole point. It's called personam jurisdiction. It's one of several forms of jurisdiction that they must have intact in order for them to move forward. Will they move forward anyways? Perhaps. It's called steamrolling. They may anyways. If you allow them to do it without addressing it properly, you will cure their defects. Remember the presumption-assumption factor. If you do not respond properly, you will be curing their defects. You will be presumed and assumed to be in agreement. So, they will use fear tactics galore to get you into court. Why? Because it's voluntary. It's voluntary for you to come in. If you come in, you are coming in voluntarily, right? You can never show up and have it be not voluntary if you choose to just show up without being hauled in on a warrant. I'll go over that another time. If you show up, they can execute their process, and they can do so lawfully and properly, and they have nothing to worry about. That's why when you don't show up, they send you a, quote, alleged summons through the mail, threatening you to come into court. Now, is that thing you receive in the mail that says it's a summons? Is it actually a summons? Was it sent by a third party who swore under oath and affirmation that he delivered it to you personally and filed that affidavit into the record? No, of course not. Of course it's not a summons. But what happens when you don't respond to it properly? You have cured their defect and it by default becomes a summons. Remember, it will be presumed and assumed that you are in agreement with it and it therefore is a summons. Are you starting to follow how all this works? They need you to volunteer to appear. They get your voluntary compliance through fear and intimidation. The real kicker is you need to consent to be prosecuted. Let me repeat that. You need to consent to be prosecuted. It states so in the law. Read up on your statutes, folks. Study your state laws. It's right in there. It's their biggest secret, the biggest secret they have that they don't want you to know. You must consent. As Bork, Supreme Court nominee, once said, everyone in jail is in jail voluntarily. He's 100% correct. You must volunteer to be prosecuted. They get you to volunteer by scaring the crap out of you. Okay. Next time I'll go into the plea more, and I'll go into some other subjects briefly. I wanted to cover this really quick. What I've decided to do is I'm going to give you guys all the information I have for free. I'm going to lay it all out. I'm going to give you the latest and greatest that me and my friends, my peers are working on that is working. It's creating a major stir across the country, clogging up the courts, which is exactly what we need to do. Why? They have unlimited resources. They're using our tax money to exert all these fraudulent processes against us in order for them to raise revenue. Yes, it's about raising revenue. It's not about being safe. That's not what tickets are for. If it was about being safe, why are they charging us money? Federal Reserve notes. It's in plain sight and we fail to see it. They can claim it's safety all they want. If it's just about safety, have it be just an insurance company issue. Why are we paying money to the government? It's in plain sight, folks, and no one can see that. If any cop or anyone tries to tell you it's for safety, tell them, why then are we paying Federal Reserve notes in fines? Of course it's about money. So instead of charging for a project and having to tutor people constantly and maybe charge a bunch of money that people can't afford, I'm hooking up with a storable food company and I'm going to probably offer their products. 1 month's worth of storable food type stuff, good quality food that's made here in America, isn't tainted, the China food and all that stuff. We're living in a day, I know most of you guys know, when things are very uncertain politically and in our monetary system. I don't want to sell paranoia. That's not what I'm about. I'm just saying it's prudent to have storable food. Everyone can use it. It's edible insurance. I'm hoping you guys will be open to purchasing storable food from me. If I can get that going and get regular customers, I will keep contributing to this. I'll give you guys everything I have so that we can all start executing it to let them know we're not going to stand for this crap anymore and we can all create positive change. You need to study this stuff in the state you're in. Okay, this is New York where I'm coming from. You need to correlate it. The good news is, as the quote empire state, many of the rest of the states around the country follow us. So you should be able to find in your state statutes all the stuff I'm talking about. I hope you guys are cool with that. Please contact me about storable foods. I haven't decided definitely to move forward with it, but this is what I'm planning. And again, it's something that you guys can all use, and hopefully we won't have to make use of it. All this Iran war crap and all that. Take care, guys. I'll do my next video on please, and it will tie right into this video. Thanks.